I'm here to convince you to take upon some simple car maintenance that will save you hundreds to possibly thousands of dollars and improve and keep up the health of your car. Alright, so first, this is paying for simple car maintenance will often get really spendy really quick. Alright, and often sometimes you think that, yeah, this car maintenance is pretty quick and they know what they're doing in the shop, But what if I told you you can be just as quick, alright? I hate having issues with my car. I'm sure you do too. You have an issue, sometimes can't drive the car, don't know what's wrong with the car, maybe you're running it rough and it's making it worse for the car because you are driving it, because you have to wait, and it's a hassle to go to the shop. Alright, once again, this will save you hundreds of thousands of dollars. Your bank account will thank you, as well as the health of your car. Starting out with the basics of your car, some of the obvious to not so obvious parts, locating parts, knowing where things are, the basics, the informational parts about your car. Moving on to basic repairs, the most common repairs that you're going to have to do as well as any other car owner out in the world. Alright, so then we'll move on to the extreme maintenance. This will do the sources and such so you can find all the databases and examples that you need. Alright, starting out with the basics and the building blocks of your car knowledge here. This is the VIN number, OBD2 sensor port. Those are the most important informational things about your car. The VIN number you can find on your dashboard, a little metal tag, typically at the bottom of your windshield. You look at it from the outside of the car. That'll tell you the mechanical history of the car. Every shop reports the VIN number whenever they do work on it. So if it's taken into a shop, you can go to kellybulwick.com, around $15 to $20, and you can find the information and all the mechanical work that's been done on your car and everything that they've reported on it. And then the OBD2 port, you can plug an OBD2 sensor in, $20 from your local Walmart.com or a local Walmart. Now that we're ordering everything online these days, pretty much websites. And it's $20, even on Amazon, a little cheapo. That'll give you the basics of why your engine's throwing engine codes, what's wrong with it, why it's running rough, it gives you a general understanding of what to do from there on. Then we have the other more basic things, like a trunk handle, from the inside, say if someone were locked in a trunk, or security lugs for cars nowadays like Audi so nobody steals your car, steals your wheels even. You have keys for these now, which are kept with your jack and your spare tire, which is typically in the trunk of your car, and you want to know where all that stuff is too, obviously. And then there's the other basics, like the wheels, tires, windshield, engine, fluids, lights, everything that you should know about your car for the most part. Alright, so now that you know the building blocks of your car, you can move on to the more basic and common jobs. This will start off with the visibility. Alright, according to rsc.com.uk, they say that cleaning the inside and outside of your windshield is extremely crucial to the integrity of being able to see and to the safety of others on the road. And that also includes changing wiper blades and making sure they're new or good when needed. Other things for visibility are windshield wiper fluid. That's a strong one. You definitely want that if your car takes it, because it's nice to have that, be able to clean it off every now and then from the outside without having to manually do it every time. And other important things are your headlights, fog lights. You want to make sure that you can see at nighttime for everybody's safety. And then for your own safety and the safety of your car, you want to be able to know your brakes are good. You can check that by jacking up your car. Get one of these local jacks from like a Harbor Freight or something. Those are $70 to $100. Take off a tire with a little lug wrench or tool. You can find those for $10 at your local O'Reilly's or something, And check your brake pads. Those are easy for someone like yourself to change. You can find a YouTube video on it. Super easy, simple, where they charge you at the shop for how long it takes them to do it. They charge, say $120 per hour is from what I found from the local shop for the cheapest. So they're just uppricing the heck out of you. And so you want to be able to do those simple things, And other things are making sure your bearings are okay. If you do a long drive, just feel the middle of your tire. If it's burning hot, that means you need to get bearings replaced. And you can also do this yourself. Once again, videos online. Tire wobble is typically balancing your vehicle, so that will have to go to a shop. they'll balance it for like $10 at a less Schwab. The most important things are your fluids. According to ConsumerReports.com, to make your car last long, you got to make sure that you have engine oil and coolant in, for the most part, and also transmission fluid. That way your gears are shifting properly and such. And one of the most important ones I like to make sure that I have is brake fluid. That way I have brakes whenever I want to come to a stop. You know, that's kind of essential to me. Okay, so with the basics and general understanding down, you can know what they're starting to charge you for at a shop, you know. So there are some jobs that a shop should do for you, like alignment. This is what they do on a laser machine now, so it's within millimeters, and you really want that to be precise. You know, it's driving straight on the road. You want to be able to drive straight on the road. So get your alignment done at a shop. But other things, you can replace tires, you know, replace whole wheels, replace CV actually, and you can find that all online in different databases to figure out. So the best place to go to is YouTube. There's thousands and millions of videos on YouTube. You can do it from, you know, changing your fluids to replacing an engine to rebuilding an entire engine. You can find that all on YouTube if you want. And that's where I get most of my stuff. You know, a lot of mechanics that I know, my friends that work in mechanic shops, they get all of the knowledge from YouTube for the most part. And then shops, according to carmoody.com, there's databases that you can find at shops that you can also buy for yourself. So you can go to a dealership and they'll sell you a, say, like a book, you know, about your own car, and it'll show you every repair you can do, anything you want to do to your car, and that's, you know, just like $20 at a local dealership for your car. So say you have a Honda, go to the Honda dealership, and boom, you can figure out anything you want to do on your car. There's also things like alldata.com, alldatadiy.com, and that is an online forum where you can pay $20, and it's cheaper as you go up with vehicles. So you say you have like 5 cars, you want to know everything about them, you put 5 cars in there, it gets cheaper as you include cars. And this will give you all the information you ever want to do on a car, like ever. You know, dropping an engine to fluids to transmission to anything you'd ever need to do. So with those databases and YouTube, it's pretty much you can do anything on a car that you need. So basics of the vital of your car, you know, getting simple jobs done, keeping care of the health, is all doable with your proper equipment, all fairly cheap. Anyone can do this. I assure you that anyone can do this, no matter how bad you think it is. Like, if you don't think you can do it, you know, there's people who say, like, oh, I have no knowledge of cars, I can't do anything like this. Well, once again, it's just YouTube. It will tutorial, step-by-step guides. You know, this will save you loads of money, keep your car preserved, and you'll love it. You know?